He said, you start out in 1954 by saying, nigger, nigger, nigger. By 1968, you can't say nigger. That hurts you. It backfires. So you say stuff like forced busing,
fair use,
states' rights, and all that stuff. You're getting so abstract now that you're talking about cutting taxes. And all these things you're talking about are totally economic things, and a byproduct of them is that blacks get hurt worse than whites. So we ain't got to say nigger, nigger, nigger anymore. We just put out policies.
I'm using this
that
video
hurt black people. White folk will
fair
get it.
use.
And subconsciously, maybe that is part of it, he said. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that if it is getting that abstract and that coded, that we're doing away with the racial problem one way or the other, you follow me? Because obviously sitting around saying we want to cut this is more abstract than even the busing thing, and a hell of a lot more abstract than nigger nigger. So any way you look at it, race is coming on the back burner. That was brilliant, by the way, because it worked. And he even gave Reagan this nice slogan. You ready for it? Make America great again.
Yep.
That started with Reagan and Atwater and this welfare queen and, taxes. We're going to cut taxes and we're going to do all these things. So and I think this might have been the birth of let's see how many lives we can get away with. Now, fast forward. This last election, we had Project 2025, which built on the Southern Strategy, which built on Atwater's vision, and 900 pages of everything in there that was designed to deleteriously affect black people. Didn't have to say black people anywhere in it, because at this point, we should know what it is. And in between Project 2025 and Atwater was the Tea Party. That was a kind of young startup, But they perfected this now. And so let's take it all the way back, And I was sitting there, I was like, what is the cycle? And I was working through it. So I'm still working through this. 866-801-8255. So it's enslavement, bondage, Portuguese. They're like, do we have to go around this landmass? Oh, wait, Mansa Musa, who? There's gold. Oh, look at these black bodies. Oh, my goodness, they're so strong.
Fair use.
Did I just see somebody kill a lion? Oh, we need this land cleared. Oh, wow. The indigenous people, they're not. Oh, the Irish aren't very. Okay, let's see if we can coerce them. No, that's not working. Okay, let's figure this out. What can we trade? Okay, now we can just be brutal. We're going to build damn cannon castles that we will we'll have like artillery spaces on the coast of Africa.
Listen.
And then France is like, what you doing?
This is fair use.
And here comes Great Britain. It's like, oh my goodness.
I'm using this video to educate and inform.
Bondage, and let's
fair use.
Let's do that. Okay. Oh, wait. Here comes the Haitian Revolution. Oh, we can't just put them in bondage. They may fight back. Oh, wait a minute. And we can't fight them. We do have guns, but damn, there's a lot of them because we needed the land cleared. But they took all of the damn island right now of Hispaniola. We can't let that happen, and we can't let it get out. Shh. So we got to do something. We got to change the laws. But it was too late because the drum beat hit this landmass, and people were like, oh, I could be free? So then they had to break us through assimilation. And this is something I learned. Dr. Lewis Gunther taught me this at Drew University, that the average enslaved person per plantation was 10.
Livingston, New Jersey.
See, in Hispaniola, on the islands, it was like 300 to 1. But in the United States of America, it was 10 to 1 because they watched what happened in Haiti and they were like, never again. That will never happen again. We cannot have that many people gathering. So there are all kinds of laws, even to this day, 2 or more gathered. We are scared at the water cooler. Oh, they're going to get us. That's in our DNA because there was definitely backlash when we were gathering, which is why we had to figure out how to quilt. They had to outlaw ban gun drums, which acted like guns back then because they would deliver messages. All kinds of laws got passed around gathering and playing drums and stuff as a result of what the Haitians did. You can't break a person when they are in community. So you have to break them up. And then you have to force assimilation. forced assimilation. So every immigrant group that comes in and wants to get rid of their language, won't teach their children, because we are Americans now, and that's fine. But America is literally built on all these different groups coming into a space whole or broken, or whole and then broken. But you have to enslave, put them in bondage, you have to denigrate, then you break them. But in the breaking, because breaking somebody is brutal. It's brutal. It's brutality. It's rape. It's all of those things. Then comes the resistance. So they brought the enslaved people, beat, humiliated, raped. Then comes the resistance. The Nat Turners, the Denmark Vesey's, the John Browns. It's like, this is too much. And then freedom comes, because resistance will always result in something, right? That's why we can't just sit and just let this stuff happen. Then when they got free, you build, you thrive, because you have all of that. And then in the building comes a backlash. Soon as you get somewhere and then rinse and repeat. So the civil rights movement came out of the brutality of the lynchings and the violence and the KKK. Came the resistance, then came the building, then came the backlash. We had the 80s, brutality, the resistance, then came the backlash. We even in hip hop, fight the power, cop killer, F the police, self-destruction, you're heading for self-destruction. All of this came out of resisting a condition of the popo who are complicit in our demise, and we're like, no. Then what came out of that? Crack, breaking, here's some money in the thing, shiny suits, we got Puff Daddy.
Buck breaking.
Jermaine Dupri and them telling a different story, funded by other people.
Association by assimilation.
Didn't come from us. Crack came in, took the people out in many different ways, re-enslaved some, destroyed others. And now here we are, George Floyd. We're in the streets globally. Looks like there's going to be some. We got Ketanji Brown Jackson, we got Joe Biden. Maybe we can. And this is happening quicker, so the birth pains are getting shorter and shorter and shorter in between. The baby's going to come. Rinse and repeat. And then the media has always been there on the sidelines with their nonsense. But now we have no media. We have no media now.
Yes, we do. Here we are.
So where are we? What portion of this? So as I'm watching Eyes on the Prize, I'm saying, this is a cycle. Where are we in the cycle? And then what's our action? Because we know what's coming. The police have immunity. We have a president that's out of control, he's in control of what he wants to be in control of, and fomenting chaos everywhere. But they want there to be unrest. They want us in them streets so they can do the breaking. Laws are already being passed.
April 5th, black people, stay your ass home.
The police already have license.
Find you something
so what's
safe
the next
to do.
move?
Do not go out there with them people.
Out yet, but I know
Free your
that it's
dome
important that we have to
and your ass
because
will
that's
follow.
unbreakable.
Principal Resilience TV, like, share, comment, subscribe. April 5th coming.
Alignment.
That ain't got nothing to do with you.
Which is why that boycott on Friday, I don't know how effective it was. I know I didn't spend a dime. And I'm not spending a dime. I'm very, very, very mindful about that. I know that that's power.